Alright guys, here's my farm update video for the end of September. I think it's the 29th, 30th. Anyway, I think tomorrow's the 1st of October, so I guess it's the 30th. Alright, still got all this gate stuff to put up. I did get my gate leveled, so all I got to do now is just run power. The problem with running power is getting back behind this wall. This power outlet and the one on the other side of this coffee cup, you can't really see it, are powered all the time. The rest of the outlets are powered from this switch that powers the lights. So this outlet over here, and there's another outlet on the other side of there. So I want to run a dedicated circuit over to this wall, and the power comes in through this little breaker box right here. And so I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to run some conduit down and come in the bottom, kind of like I did. Well, this will come out and come down, and so that's gonna be fun. But we got the gate leveled up, and now it opens and closes very well, and it's just a matter of trying to get everything hooked up and run. And I'm gonna run in conduit all down the fence, and it's gonna come out the wall, and it's gonna run down probably this bottom fence rail all the way down to the gate. So I'm not gonna bury anything, it's too much trouble. Alright, it's getting cooler weather, got to get these projects done. 1st of October, our burn ban will be lifted. I'm going to try my best to get all these limbs burned up here, hopefully next weekend. All this mess right here, and then there's more piles of it on the other side of them bushes right there. And then I've still got a whole bunch of firewood that needs cutting up. I wish somebody had wanted it, but couldn't get nobody to come get it. And we've got some calves up. I'm going to show you the calves. We're going to keep these calves, 2 heifers and a bull, and 2 of them's red. They were bought up in Tennessee, 2 cows and 2 calves. My mom bought them. They're red poles, so she wanted to keep both of those. We're going to try to breed that little bull probably in a couple of years. Then we got a big old pretty black heifer in here, black Angus heifer, or black Angus cross. And she's going to make bugs after me. She's going to make a fine cow, I hope. Well, I got 2 pretty little old calves here. Bull calf in the back, little heifer right here, and a big black heifer right here. And she is pretty and fat. Ain't you, girl? Yep. That little baby pot belly. Old bull's gonna be a pretty thing. He's kind of bug-eyed. That's the only bad thing I don't like about him, but she wants these red cows. I like the black ones. I would show you the black bull. I don't think I showed you him, but he ain't in sight right now. Well, maybe he is. That's the mama cows, them 2 red calves right there. The tags in the ears. That's their mamas. The black bull is way down yonder. He's wild looking. He gives me cold chills looking at him. His little eyes just look like he's gonna eat you up. Alright, talk to you about my baler, my Case 230. I baled hay with it about 5 weeks ago. It baled good, it tied good. The only problem is I was having to pack it real tight. And I was having to pack it tight because the design of this baler is effed up. Alright. This metering wheel is right on the edge of the bale. And if you got a loose packed bale, it will not turn it. It will just keep on pushing out a bale, and it'll be 6 foot long. So I was having to tighten it down so it would catch hay. And it was tight. One of them things was tight, and they were heavy. So what I think I'm going to try to do, I'm looking at this bar right here. And I'm looking over here at this old baler. And boy, it's hard to get around all these weeds. I don't know what damn yellow jacket's nest are. Snakes. Hornets. But as you can see, on this baler, New Holland had it right. They put it right in the middle, and that's where it should be. So I'm going to try to figure out if there's any way possible to use this piece on that case. It's welded to this cross piece, so that may be my biggest issue, is figuring out if it's going to be from this up here where it bolts to this cross piece right here, if it's the same length or not. And then it's just be a matter of figuring out if this is in the same location also. But I could use this tripper arm, I think, instead of the case tripper arm. So that's going to be, I hope, one of the projects I get done this winter. The case in the New Holland's very similar. See, this has got a lot shorter tripper arm on it. It's a little bit different. So I could, if I had to, I could move it back, but it also looks like this chamber is a little shorter too, so it might be a deal where I have to cut me a slot in this right here and then just mount that New Holland metering wheel into that slot, and then, you know, replace this tripper arm with that New Holland tripper arm where it'd be longer. We'll see, but I was quite pleased. I baled, probably 200 bales. I think it missed tying on one side maybe 10 or 15 times out of 200, and that's a damn record for this thing. It's normally about 8 out of 10. But what I did was I increased my tractor speed to 540, and I had some big thick windrows, and it was just feeding it, and it was pumping it out. So good deal on that one. Maybe I found out what the deal is, and I don't know why it's still missing a knot, because it ties that knot just pretty please most of the time. Alright guys, well, got plenty of projects to take care of this winter. I know I've been putting them off, and it's just been so hot. I hate working in the summertime. It is just miserable hot down here in Georgia in the summertime. And the time I get home from work, I get in that air conditioning at the house, I don't want to get out of it. So that's my biggest issue with getting stuff done. Getting videos made, and getting projects finished. Hard to do. Another project right there that I would like to get started on this winter is getting that front clip off, getting that motor out, getting the bed off of it, and fixing the cab on it and getting it ready to paint. That's an ambitious project for the winter time. Having it ready to paint in the spring, especially when I ain't got no room to really work on it. But I do have this side right here where I keep my Mustang, and I'm thinking about building a paint booth right there. It wouldn't be that hard to put up some plastic, you know, and I already need to run lights in it, so it wouldn't be that damn difficult. It's just a matter of getting it cleaned out. There's plenty of room in here. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, 12 foot wide. It's a little short. It's I think it'd be enough room to pull a bed or whatever in here and work on it and paint it. We just gotta get all this other crap out. Run some plastic up and over and run lights down the side and all that stuff. So we'll see. We will see. You know how it is in the wintertime. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.